going in your quest for happiness? I left you wondering in my last column, do happy people donate to charities, or does giving to charities make you happier? Let's examine the giving-cause relationship. In a 2008 study, participants were given an envelope containing $5 or $20 and asked to rate their level of satisfaction. At the end of the day, the participants were assigned at random to either spend the money on themselves or on someone else. Compared to those who spent the money on themselves, those who used it on someone else reported feeling happy. When asked to forecast the experiment's results, a different group of people came to the conclusion that the people who spent money on themselves would be happier. They were not merely mistaken, but glaringly incorrect. According to the study, contemplating money may encourage people to use their resources for their own gain, but investing in others can offer a more efficient path to enhancing one's own happiness. So, are people's perceptions of the connection between spending and money incorrect? Really, wouldn't you be a lot happier if you received a sizable bonus and used it to treat yourself? Perhaps by treating yourself to a brand new iPhone? Yes, you will get a brief surge, but your general level of happiness won't be affected. Research has indicated that when one's fundamental requirements are satisfied, the correlation between income and happiness is minimal. Best-selling author Arthur C. Brooks claims in his 2008 book, Gross National Happiness, that research indicates you would be happier by 2 percentage points if you were to boost your wealth by roughly $100,000. This suggests that other strategies, like improving one's family or spiritual life or volunteering for a cause, might be more economical than just trying to make ends meet, the author says. You're probably thinking, sign me up for that study. Here's another study in which I would have liked to take part. Swedish massages were administered 3 times a week for 3 weeks to retired adult volunteers. They massaged babies in a nursery school 3 times a week for an additional 3 weeks. The results of the study showed that after receiving the massages, the participants' levels of anxiety, depression, and the stress chemicals, cortisol, epinephrine, and norepinephrine were dramatically reduced. Researchers discovered that volunteers preferred giving massages to receiving them for their ability to reduce stress. Giving to charities causes an increase in activation in the reward region of the brain, according to studies using brain scanning equipment. However, a 2007 study showed that voluntary donations to a local charity resulted in stronger activation in the brain than mandatory donations. As to a 2010 study, people felt happier when they donated more money, but only if they had the option to choose how much to donate. To put it briefly, we are happy when we donate to charities, especially when we do so voluntarily. Our happiness is primarily influenced by the way we choose to spend our money, regardless of how much or little we have. Our time is no different. Your emotional health will greatly benefit by volunteering at a charity. If your goal in life is to make yourself and other people happy, research indicates that the most effective way to achieve this admirable goal is to study and instruct others in the conscious giving of their time and resources to charity.